All right, guys, recently I released a video about why you should not even worry about becoming an LPN. Just go straight on in to that ADN. Go ahead and get that RN, become yourself a big nurse. However, today, let's go ahead and swap gears back. Why you should, absolutely should, go ahead and become an LPN, especially in 2022. Many of you who are watching this video are probably like I was back in the day whenever I had to have a degree right now because I had children to feed. We just weren't making it on my CNA salary. Bills were coming due and something had to change quickly. Number one is the LPN degree is much easier to obtain. Your prereqs are less. Your schooling itself is less. It is a quicker degree all around to obtain. Not to say your classes are easier. Your classes are not easier. Do not confuse quicker with easier. They're not easier, but they're definitely quicker. Looking at a 1 year for the nursing part of it as opposed to the ADN is a 2 year, not to mention all the prereqs that you're going to get to miss out on simply because you went the LPN route instead of the ADN route. You're going to go ahead and get that degree quicker. Number two, as inflation is rising and prices of things are rising, typically in most states, the cost of living and the salary for an LPN are very close. If you look at how much it costs to live in your state, and let's just say, for instance, it says $60,000 for a household, the price for a salary for an LPN is going to be about $60,000. You are able to become an LPN, have a family, and have one income. We did it for years here at my house. It is possible. It is not something that many people don't do. Many people actually do this. Many people are an LPN and feed their families on one single salary. It is obtainable. It is something you could do. The cost of living is roughly about the same as the salary of an LPN, depending upon where you live. Yes, believe it or not. I know some of you don't believe it. Number three on this, currently there are 141,000 jobs across the United States available for an LPN according to Indeed.com. That's right, as of this moment in time, 9/12/2022, there are 141,000 job openings across the United States for an LPN on Indeed right now at this very second. That is a lot of jobs. That is a phenomenal amount of jobs. Plenty of jobs to fill and not enough people to fill them. Yes, very true. You need to go ahead and look into this and obtain it. You can definitely do it. And number four on this list, I hope I'm on number four, I hope I didn't lose track. You can, I'm going to say somewhat easily, bridge yourself from an LPN to an ADN or even a BSN while you are working. For those of you who have to have that degree, as we talked about on part number one, you have to have that degree. You have to obtain something to feed your family, things like that. Go ahead and get that degree. Get your however long experience that you need in order to bridge yourself over. Typically, it's about a year. Get your 1 year of experience, continue to work, and bridge yourself on into a program for your ADN. Many people do it. I myself am sort of looking into it, trying to talk myself into doing it. It's not the hardest thing to do. It's something that many people have done before and will continue to do. Many LPNs go ahead and bridge themselves over to the ADN for that higher salary, the managerial positions, the bigger career job openings, things like that. It is very easy to find a program to bridge into. It just is. And you do it while you're working. So you're still feeding everybody. You're still paying all your bills and also furthering your education to that ADN degree. Whew, excuse me. Go ahead and look into becoming an LPN in 2022, especially before all of these jobs that we have open right now, thanks to COVID, sort of go away, as they probably will fairly soon. Currently right now, an LPN can work in a hospital where we couldn't 5 years ago. They're still out there. go ahead and look into it. Hope it helps. Thank you much.